Liverpool versus Arsenal. What a game we have at Anfield this weekend. It's going to be amazing. And let me tell you, there are some amazing opportunities and bets that you could be placing so that you can profit off this game. And by the end of this very short video, I'll be sharing all of my best football tips, picks and bets so that you can join in and actually profit off this game. So please, make sure to stick around to the end of this very short video. It's not going to be long. I'm going to get straight to the point so that you can see some of my best bets for this game. So if you're new here, welcome back to the Football Picks channel. On this channel, I share some of the best football picks on the internet, better than everywhere else. Every other group, every other channel, every other Discord channel, whatever it is, I share the best football picks on the internet so that you can join in. So I want to get straight into the actual stats for each team last season and also this season, how they started the season. So I want to start off with Liverpool. Obviously, they won the Premier League last season, but there was one stat they really dominated in, and that was XG differential. So they had a plus 1.15 XG differential per game, and the next highest in the Premier League was 0.67 lower. So you're probably wondering, what the hell is this stat? I've never heard it. So it shows that they didn't just score goals, they were also able to essentially suffocate opposition and limit the amount of chances each team was getting last season. So essentially the XG differential is the difference between the XG that they create, so goal scoring opportunities, and then XG against, so the amount of chances they give away. So they were nearly double the next team. So Liverpool, both in an attacking sense and a defensive sense last season, were really strong, which is obviously why they won the Premier League. Now, whether they have done that this season so far, so we're 2 games into the season. The first game they played Bournemouth, they won 4-2. I think they were 2-0 up. Then they let Bournemouth back into the game. They got it to 2-2, and then they got a couple of late goals. So in my opinion, they got a bit lucky. They gave away some really silly chances in their first game against Bournemouth. So the first half, or even first like 60 minutes or so, they generally controlled the game really well, but I think their lack of focus let Bournemouth back into the game. And then obviously their second game was against Newcastle. Again, I think they went 2-0 up, if I'm not mistaken. I have the game up here. Yeah, so they went 2-0 up. So very similar to Bournemouth. Went 2-0 up. They let Newcastle back into the game. So Newcastle, they got it back to 2-2 really late on. And then in the 100th minute, Liverpool got the winning goal. I think it was literally the last touch in the game. So far this season, Liverpool, they haven't been showing the same signs that they were last season in terms of defensive structure. They've still been scoring goals. So I think they've scored how many goals did they score in the matches? So they got 4 against Bournemouth, 3 against Newcastle. So in the first 2 matches, they've had really good attacking quality, but defensively, they've been a bit questionable at the start of this season. Arsenal. So last couple seasons, they've obviously had the best defence. Last season, they conceded the fewest goals, only 34 in the league. And generally, they've had the best defensive record for a couple seasons now. And I guess in terms of Arsenal, it's really rare to have such defensive consistency with also an attacking mindset. And I think that's the kind of shift that Arsenal are taking this season. So Arteta, the way he's gone about setting up the team, and then also within the transfer window, the players that he's gotten, they're much more direct now. So I think this season we're going to see an Arsenal team that is much more direct when going forward, but still defensive and balanced in, I guess, the tactics that they have when it comes to trying to limit the amount of opportunities that opponents get. If we look at the head-to-head stats for Arsenal and Liverpool, so in their last 5 Premier League meetings, Liverpool have won 3, they've drawn 1, and they've lost 1. So I would say they have dominated Arsenal a little bit, and they have, I guess, the upper hand against them. The goals per match, so there's been around 3.2 goals on average per match in the last 5. So there are typically a decent amount of goals, and based on how both teams have actually started, I think we will see a couple goals this weekend at least, if not 3, 4, 5. I really do think it will be a really open, exciting match. And I think both teams, to be honest, are going to have good opportunities just because it is at Anfield, and Anfield is typically quite hostile. Arsenal do struggle a little bit more compared to the average opponent when they go away compared to how they play at Anfield and at Liverpool. And I just do think because it is such a hostile environment, I think it's a perfect game for a lot of goals and opportunities, and for Arsenal's defence to actually make mistakes. So we'll have to see. I just want to give a quick plug to thefootballpicks.com. So I'm going to put the link here. If you're tired of constantly guessing and going off gut feeling for your football picks, then I've got something for you. On thefootballpicks.com, I send out my best in-play picks straight to your inbox every single week based on insights, data, and not gut feeling, so that you consistently win. So if you want to consistently actually win your football picks, then click the link in the description or the link right here in the video and sign up. It's really easy. You get them straight into your inbox and you actually win your football picks consistently so that you can profit. Okay, getting back to the video and the actual part that you're here for. So the match and betting predictions. What I think is going to happen in this game. So based on everything that I've shared, I've got 2 predictions for you that I'm going to be sharing in this video. The first one is that I believe both teams will score in this match based on Liverpool's attack. So they've been very attacking this season, but defensively we've seen that they have struggled a little bit and they've been a bit more open this season. And also because, again, Arsenal have a lot of quality, so they can definitely score. But then again, because of their recent trips to Anfield and their susceptibility to making mistakes and giving Liverpool opportunities to score. The second pick for this match is for Ekitike to have over 0.5 shots on target in this game. So we have really good returns on this one. It's 72% return, so 1.72 odds. So if you were to put £100, you would get £172 back. I think this is a really good opportunity, especially because how Ekitike has started his Liverpool career. You know, he's scored a couple goals now. He's been really lively and he's shown really good potential. So Liverpool being at home, I think he will definitely get chances. And for him to have 1 shot on target or more, I think is very likely. So I think this is a really good opportunity that you should get on and capitalize on for this game. That sums it up for this video. Make sure to follow along with the picks. And again, a plug for thefootballpicks.com because I send all of my in-play picks on there. So get signed up and actually start winning your football picks consistently. And if you want to see more videos like this, I'm going to be doing these weekly for some of the biggest games in football. So if you want free match predictions and bets so that you can profit off games, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Comment as well what you're going to be doing, what you think will happen in the game, what you think the score will be, and your thoughts on my predictions. See you in the next one.